Nintendo Switch recently announced that they were going to be releasing Hogwarts Legacy on its console. Now, while many people are excited, of course, this has reignited the flame of hatred in every single Twitter freak that was ever frustrated or hated this game, and they're screeching over it all over again.
It'd be funny if it weren't so pathetic. No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
And here they are again, never learning a single thing, as everybody would anticipate, and just completely losing their minds because, oh no, Hogwarts Legacy's coming out on Switch. They're completely freaking out over it. Don't forget to boycott this transphobic game. Ah yes, a game about wizards is clearly transphobic. What an idiot. We've seen how that boycott went, aka the harassment Pikachu and Silverveil received. Just let people play the game, which I agree with that person's statement. Number 1, I don't know you. Number 2, I don't know who those people are, and if they're people who were deplatformed for playing it, I'm sorry for having zero connection to the VTuber community and not giving a shit, but still having a shred of dignity to support trans people. Like, I'm not gonna sit around supporting a game where the game files have literal transphobia imprinted on them. Like, that's utterly disgusting to me. I'm not doing that, ever.
Do not be a retard.
Anyways, this game has a very anti-Semitic plot, lol. I don't think you should play this game. Let me guess, it's because of the goblins, isn't it? Oh yeah, of course it is, of course, yeah, because for whatever reason, these people somehow believe that goblins are apparently the Jews.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I think it's so funny how this game immediately died because people played it solely to own the libs, but the game turned out to be ass, so when people stopped caring, nobody talked about it ever again. You do realize it's a single-player game. People were not playing it to own the libs. People were genuinely playing because people like Harry Potter, and they wanted to play this game. This person would be that stupid. Also, it's a single-player game. It wasn't going to have any add-ons. Of course, people were going to move on to another game once they finished it. Crying Man Losers posting this again.
But let me tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
Every single time they post something involving Pikachu, but look, this doesn't stop the fact that she got harassed. Like, these people harassed her. You know, they literally harassed her. It doesn't negate what happened. They also did this to Silverveil as well. Like, I mean, they were going after anyway. They went complete psycho mode over this game. I mean, it was disgusting behavior, and clearly they haven't learned anything since then. I mean, not a single thing at all. And we can't forget how they had an entire list of people they were witch hunting that would play the game. Like, the keyboard warriors lost their absolute minds over this, thinking that this was a justified way to act over playing a game, just a wizard game. I mean, like, absolutely insane. These people are nuts. Gotta thank Master of the TDS because he found a bunch of these unhinged psychos that were going insane over Hogwarts Legacy. Besides, I gotta prove that Twitter is a complete and total insane asylum. Fuck J.K. Rowling. We won't be buying the transphobic wizard product. We will be boycotting again. Yeah, because that worked so well last time, didn't it? I'm not ready for round 2 of this fucking game. I'm gonna end myself. Transphobia on the go. Boo, hiss, gag, nasty. If I see anyone on my friends list playing this, I'm exposing them. Joke's on you. You don't have any friends. Reminder, people only pretend to give a shit about trans people and will drop their support the second you dangle keys in their face. Can we, like, actually boycott it this time? Y'all didn't do a great job last time. Yeah, don't support this game, please and thanks. Nobody asks, nobody cares, without restarting the discourse on the ethicality of playing the transphobic Nazi wizard game. Jesus fucking Christ, I cannot imagine this game running well at all on the Switch. I don't buy games that give transphobes money. We already forget how transphobic and anti-Semitic this game is, and that there's a literal open neo-Nazi on the dev team.
That's a nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Don't do it, allies! Watch transphobe buy this out of spite, only to realize it runs like shit. Well, it is on the Switch. It probably will run bad, to be fair. it probably will run bad. Nintendo has gone anti-woke and allowed transphobia onto their console. Wow, you're an idiot. Remember that period of time in like February, outright chuds had to tried to hype up this 3 out of 10 nothing burger of a $70 game as being an ironic game of the year contender? In the same year with the Pikmin 4 in it, and they just kinda quietly shut up a month in? Here's an idea, dude. Take a shower and get a job. How very bold of you to tweet this after J.K. Rowling just condemned transgender women yet again, Nintendo. I am indescribably upset. Imagine it kills your Switch, making it so if you play this, the Switch dies and it's karma for supporting the franchise. So, does Nintendo of America care for trans rights or not? Friendly reminder that J.K. Rowling is a transphobic bigot and supports neo-Nazis, and Harry Potter is deeply anti-Semitic. This game not only funds neo-Nazis and transphobic policy, it also reinforces the rampant anti-Semitic caricatures that are present in the franchise. What? The obvious bad things aside, this game is just ass. Don't get it. If Vivian isn't explicitly trans, I riot. They're talking about Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and Vivian is a femboy. Just saying. We will not be playing. Wow, what excellent timing. I sure hope the creator of this franchise didn't tweet something transphobic only 3 hours before this announcement. I hope this crashes for everyone who buys this. It's the Nintendo Switch. It probably won't play the best on it. Just saying. This game was so interesting because the anti-Semitism in it was detailed to the point where they literally would have had to do an in-depth research on it, on top of the studio be affiliated with a group of Mormons that went around baptizing Holocaust graves, and J.K. Rowling turning out to have lied about not being involved in the writing of it. That's because she wasn't involved in it. She just gets royalties. She was not involved in this game. The game takes place during the same period of time as a pogrom happened, and one of the achievements for killing a goblin leader was traced off an anti-Jewish propaganda from the Nazis.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Twitter freaks, do your thing! Harass more streamers! How about no? How about they don't? Mid plus made by a transphobe. I don't think so. Not buying this turf game. Nah, I'd rather not give money to a person who wishes people like me were dead. Fuck terrorists, fuck this game, fuck J.K. Rowling. Wow, bigotry on Nintendo Switch. We thought you already announced the next Splatfest, though. Nintendo is transphobic, or we could not give our money to a transphobe. How to unbox, and somebody just completely destroyed the whole thing.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
This person still had to give money to them to get the game, to break it. This goes to show that this person had no rational line of thought and was so damn stupid because they were like, oh, boycott J.K. Rowling and Hogwarts Legacy. And then they give money to the person they say they don't want to give money to. What a complete and total dumbass. Now, this all goes back to J.K. Rowling, because on the same day that Nintendo announced that Hogwarts Legacy was going to be releasing soon on the Switch, J.K. Rowling, there's been stuff going on about her stating J.K. Rowling says she'd rather go to prison for 2 years than be forced to call a man a woman. Now, there was this tweet she made where it says, repeat after us, trans women are women, and she states, no. And people got into an uproar over this. And this was what the article stated, saying, musician Scott Scalding replied to Rowling's post with a comment, vote Labour, get a 2-year stretch. His comment comes amid reports from British news outlets, including the Daily Mail, that the UK's Labour Party is considered classifying misgendering or using pronouns that match a person's sex, but not their self-declared chosen sexual identity, as an aggravated offense that comes with a prison sentence of up to 2 years. The Labour Party doesn't hold majority power, but in light of the 2 recent by-election victories against the ruling Conservative Party, may presume it looks inevitable. You know what's really sad is that they're stating that this would be an aggravated offense when, I get misgendered sometimes when I go to the grocery store. They sometimes think I'm a woman and I just laugh it off. I don't find it as a problem. I just kind of laugh. I think if you get really offended over that, I think that you have an actual problem. I really do if you get really, really offended over that. You can just laugh it off. And so this is her response saying, I'll happily do 2 years if the alternative is compelled speech and forced denial of the reality of importance of sex. Bring on the court case, I say. It'll be more fun than I've ever had on the red carpet. See you on the inside. I quite fancy the kitchens. Hoping for the library, obviously, but I think I could do okay in the kitchens. Laundry might be a problem. I have a tendency to shrink stuff, turn it pink accidentally. I'm guessing that won't be a major issue if it's mostly scrubs and sheets, though. I'm a good ironer. I'm okay at ironing. It's the not checking there's a random red sock in amongst the sheets that's the issue. Well, as you can tell, she was obviously joking around with some of those statements. You know, like, look, she has her own opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like her. But don't go around and attack people, because clearly the idiots that are upset over the announcement of this game being on the Switch, like, they're losing their minds. And these people, then again, they probably don't even have enough money to buy the game, let alone a Switch. So, you know, these people are pretty stupid people to begin with. But you don't have to like J.K. Rowling, but don't go around and attacking people. Like, good lord. These are the types of people that go, oh, it's the Wizard game, transphobes! When it doesn't make you transphobic. Like, I don't know why people can't just understand that, look, if you don't like something, that's fine. If other people like it, let them like it. You know, like, let them have fun. You can have your opinions, let them have their opinions. You know, agree to disagree. Don't be an idiot like these people are and have a fit over every single last little thing. Because, my God, we're to a point in the world now to where it's like people don't know how to agree to disagree. It's like, you know, you can disagree with people, but it's like some people just look at others and go, man, I'm going to have to hate you now because I disagree with you. Ah! And they make that the whole thing. They just make themselves look like assholes at the end of the day, and then you just think, you know, we could have just come to agreeing to disagree. Could have just been that easy and then said and done there. You know, if they don't like this game, they don't have to interact. But instead, clearly they haven't learned anything over what's happened earlier this year with all this stuff. They haven't learned a single thing, and you can definitely tell they haven't. They're a bunch of unhinged, psychotic gremlins.